Alright, so in this new tutorial, I'd like to make our course page dynamic. So by dynamic, I mean that we need to load the title of the course. So it should be the right title, not this one. This is just the one that we put as a test. So same thing for the price. We need to put the price that we put here. So let me just show you. So simple LMS-course. Actually, let me jump into the WebP admin. Alright, so since I keep deleting the cookies, I need to log again and again. So Chenkov 123. Alright, so let's go here to courses. Alright, courses, and this one. So let's edit it and let's check the content. So basically the idea is to load all these information. So for example, the subtitle should be right here. So the price, I'm gonna be putting it here, and the video trailer, of course, is gonna be this one, the cat video, and the curriculum is gonna be loaded down below here. So this is the place for the curriculum, and for the more courses, it's gonna be here automatically. So if there is other courses, we're gonna be having this more. If there is none, it won't gonna be loaded. So we're gonna keep that condition. And also for other stuff, like for example the title, and also for example the admin of that, or the creator of that course, also some description of that. So we're gonna figure that out. All right, so let's start with the obvious stuff, which is, for example, the title. I'm gonna go here, and I also like to jump into Udemy, and let's use a real example. So I'm gonna, for example, use this one, Python course. All right, so I'm gonna copy this, and you know what, let's go ahead and create a new course. So I'm gonna be creating a new course here, and let's put this title to be here. And for the content, I'm gonna just copy some of the content that we got here. Actually, it doesn't have any. Yeah, there we go, description. I'm gonna just copy this description that we got here, copy it, and let's paste it inside the content. Not the content, but just paste it here. Alright, so before the republish, so let's add the subtitle. I think we got it. There we go. So this is the subtitle. I'm gonna just put it in the subtitle. For the price, we can give it 49.99. And the video trailer we can load. Let me just jump into YouTube, and let's find a video. So this can be any video that you want. So for example, let's use a WordPress design or something like that. So we can yeah, let's go with this one. So let's click on it.
Bonjour.
Let's go to share and embed, and I need to copy. Actually, all I need is to just copy this embed. We can just make it ourselves. All right, so you know what? Let's just copy this. Can I just copy the video URL? There is no need to. For example, if you are selling this product, you don't need to do all these steps. So just put the link of the video, and the logarithm or the script's gonna take care of that. And lastly, the content. I'm gonna just, for example, we got a lot of stuff to work on with the content. So we got the course overview. Let me just check this one to the side like this. So actually, yeah, there we go. And here I'm gonna just print this one. All right, and let's start filling the content. So inside the content, let's start with course review, and I would like to show you something. So here, we're gonna be covering that in this updates. So basically, we need to use that add remove dynamically add remove JavaScript. Can just click here to add more scenes, but here we're gonna just use another method. So for example, in order to separate between the sections, I'm gonna be using the dash and this one and the dash, double dash. All right, so Python setup. again dash this one and another dash, and let's use again Python objects and data structure basics. All right, so dash dash point dash, and let's add the last one, which is the Python comparison operators. So I think that's it. All right, so we got these elements. I'm gonna just go ahead and, but also we need to include an image. So let me just use any image that I have. For example, let me jump here, and I'm gonna be using this one, the course thumbnail. All right, so let's set this as the feature image and let's publish. All right, so we must have all these details here. So we have the subtitle, the price, the video, and some of the curriculum, which is awesome. We have got the image, but here, yeah, I think we got a problem. Here we don't see the content. So this is a bug. We need to go back into our code and we need to check why it's not loaded. Or you know what, let's leave that. Actually, we're gonna need it. So we're gonna be fixing this bug later on. For now, let me just continue with the making our page dynamic. So let's do view post. As you can see, nothing is changing. This page is static. All the details we got here are fixed. So we need to start working on it. So let's just go back to the scene template or the template courses .php, and let's start with the title. So this is the title. I'm gonna just delete it, and I need to put so basically the title, we can write all the functions here so that you can be able to see them. So let me open again the PHP tag, and let's go down, let's close it, and here we can start with the title. So for the title, it should be get the title. It's really easy, really straightforward. So this function is gonna help us to get the title of each post. If you are here, you're gonna print the title of this one, which is complete stuff. Alright, so we got the title. I'm gonna just copy this variable, and I'm gonna go to the title place. Which is this one. I just delete it, and let's open the PHP here, and I'm gonna do echo title. Alright, so let's save that, and let's go back and let's do refresh, and as you can see, we got a problem. So at line 30, what is line 30? Yes, echo, not eshp, echo. Alright, so now it's working. So let's go back to refresh. Bam, as you can see, the title is dynamic right now. So if we go back here to the other course, so we got this course first. Alright, so if you go here, you can see that it has that title, which is awesome. Alright, so now the title is working. So let's work on the other items. So we got the price. How can we get the price? Or first, let's get the subtitle. So how can we get that? So the subtitle should be, I think, down below, which is here. Yeah. Alright, so let's add another variable and let's call it subtitle. So basically the subtitle, we weren't gonna be using this function get the subtitle because it's not recognizable by WordPress. So that's why we saved those data to the database. Let me just show you. So if we go here to the phpMyAdmin, or actually localhost / phpMyAdmin, and if we set the password to root, and let's access that, and let me go to my website, simple LMS. And let me go And let me go to my website, simplelms-2, and here we have this course details table. Let me just click on it, and here you can see all the data that we got. So we need to retrieve the subtitle from here. So let's do that. First, I'm gonna need to set the global DB, global WordPress database, so global WebDB. Let's close that with a semicolon. And here we need to do the following. So we need to set the name of that table. So the second element that we need is the name of this database table. So basically we need to get this subtitle from where? From this one. So let's set a variable that tells us that. So let's call it our DB, and let's make it equal to the following, which is again WebDB. And let's set it to prefix point, and let's open the parentheses, and let's put, I think, course LMS course details. So LMS course details. All right, so let's close that. So we initiated our database, and we got our data, the database table, so we want to extract data from. So all we have to do right now is to get that. So I'm gonna start again with WebDB, always do this, and get var, just one variable, and inside it let's do the following. So select subtitle, and as you can see I'm using these weird quotation marks. They are on the top of the tab, so let me just zoom a little bit on them. So these, so select subtitle from where? From our database. We already set this variable. I'll just copy it from here, and let's put it inside those weird quotation. So select subtitle from our database. So what's gonna be doing right now? So it's gonna be going to subtitle from our database, but each one's gonna know which one we need. So the condition is gonna be the ID. So each course has a specific or has a unique ID. So in this case, we got this ID. I'm gonna be using it as a condition. So select this subtitle from our database where our ID is equal to this. So where. So let's add that. So where ID is equal to, and let's add here double of that, because we need to get to the PHP. So it's gonna be ID like this, and on the top let's add the ID. So ID is get the ID of the post. We can, for example, put, if we put here, if we move everything and create just 10, replace it with 10, it's gonna give us this, but it's gonna be static again. So it's gonna always get 10. So that's why we need to keep it dynamic. It's gonna sometimes gonna be 9, sometimes it's gonna be 10. So based on the course ID. All right, so let's save this and let's see if it's gonna be working or not. So we got the subtitle. We can try it here. So echo subtitle. All right, so let's close that with the semicolon, and let's check if it's working or not. So let's go back here and let's do refresh. Yeah, actually we got it. We got our subtitle. So all we have to do is to just echo it in the right place. So let's just cut it from here, Control X, and let's go here. Alright, so let me just remove this text here and let's make it dynamic. I'm gonna just cut it from here and let's open a PHP tag. Let's close it, and inside it let's put this one, echo subtitle. Alright, so let's go back here and let's do refresh. Let's do refresh here and let's see, and as you can see we got it. So learn Python like a professional start, from, yeah. Alright, so next what we got is the price. So let's set the price. So I'm gonna go back here and let's add a new variable and let's call it price. And there is no need to rewrite everything. I'm gonna just copy this, copy it, and let's paste it here, and let's replace the subtitle with price because it's the same thing. We need to select the price from database where our ID is equal. So this is the condition. Alright, so let's save that and let's go back to our price. I think, and let's just search for it. So Control F and let's search for 15. So this is our price. Alright, so let's just here let's add the PHP tag and let's do this, echo price. Alright, so let's save that. Let's go back to our page and let's take a look. As you can see, we got it, 99.99. And actually we forgot the dollar sign. Let's add it. So we can just add it here. So let's save, let's go back to refresh, bam, we got it. And as you can see, the beauty of this is it comes with all the CSS class. So it's not unique or something like it's blending into the other characters. So it's one of them. I don't know if I explained that right or not. Okay, so the third element is gonna be this video. So let's do it. So for the video, I'm gonna be let's do the same thing here. Also, let's make some space so that you can get it right. Alright, so let's copy this and let's paste it down below and let's replace it with the trailer. Select trailer. Let me just do it manually. So select trailer. Or video, not trailer, video. And let me just copy this and let's put it inside our variable. So basically we're selecting the variable from our database. Let me check if its name is video actually. Yep, it's a video. Alright, so let's go back here and let's simply jump into the video, which is this one. So this is the iframe. So all we have to do is to just replace it here. But you can see we got an issue. So we don't have this embed. So we gotta figure out a way to do this. So actually what we need to do is, it's a little bit tricky. So let me explain the issue that we got. So the URL that we got is like this, without the embed. So actually we need to find a way to fix this. So no, actually it's not even like this. So this is what the end result should be like, so that it can work. And this is what we got. So let me just copy it, Control C, and just paste it here. So how can we change this to this? So the important element is this ID here. It should be here. So I'm thinking of ways to do this with Python or with PHP. So the way that I found is the following. So I'm gonna start counting. So I think that to this position, everything's gonna be static. All videos have the same number of characters or the same set of characters like this. YouTube watch this one, V equals to this code. So I'm gonna write these so that I can only get this ID, and once I get it I can easily paste it here. All right. So basically the PHP function that we're going to be using to get this job is the substring. Let me just show you. So echo I'm going to just show you an example here. So let's open a PHP tag. Let's just close it. Let's go down here and let's, for example, echo substring of, for example, let's say this is a string. Let's say let's keep it only string, or 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And here for the start we can set it to 3, number 3. Let's see how it works. Alright, so let's go back here to our page. Let's do refresh, and we got it here. So you can see it. So we have 4 5 starting from 4. So the 3 elements or 4th elements. So this is the first element, second element, third element, and it's gonna print the string from here. So I think it's easy right now. So if we put this length here inside the string, and if we count the number of digits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 19 20 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we need to set it to 33. Alright, so let's echo that and let's see the outcome. So it's starting from, so the embed, yeah, actually let's just remove all those lengths. I'm gonna just cut those, or you know what, let's add a break. So BR like this, alright, so that we can get to the line and see it clearly here. So it's starting from W, so let's see if that's right. So yeah, actually we missed it. So just 32. We need to start from E. Let's do refresh. Bam, as you can see we're starting from the E. So basically this function works this way. We're counting 32 characters from here, and we're gonna print the following. Gonna print what's left. Alright, so we're going to be using this method. So 32 is going to be fixed, it's going to be static, so it's going to be changing unless the user is going to remove this. Going to just set, write, for example, youtube.com. So we need to put this in the field. So this is how you should write this URL. Otherwise one's going to work. Also we can add some conditions. For example, if there is no HTTPS, we can cut this number, which is 6 1 2 3 4 5, which is 5. You can cut it from here, but you get the idea. You can do it yourself if you want. So for now, let's just carry on. So I'm gonna be putting the, so here I'm gonna be putting this the ID, or not the ID, but the video. So let's put it here, video. All right, so let's save that. Let's go back and let's see if it's working. All right, so let's do refresh, and it's working. So all we have to do right now is to replace this. I'm gonna be putting it here in this one. So I'm gonna just, you can see the embed, so we need to keep it embed. I'm gonna just remove it, and let's add the PHP. Actually, let's just go back. Let's open a tag here, PHP tag. Let's close it, and let's echo this one. Actually, it should be with the semicolon. So let's copy it. Let's paste it here. All right, so I think now it's gonna work. Let me just remove this, save. Let's go back to refresh. Bam, as you can see, our video is working, so it's well embedded. It's embedded in the right way. All right, so awesome job. So we're gonna continue our work in the next coming lecture. We're gonna continue with this. All right, so see you soon.